a missionary while walking through a Georgia forest in the early 1900s was accosted by a gang of thugs, tied to a tree and robbed. The gang leader cracked his whip and said, "Boy, today you're going to take a beating." Then he noticed a letter in Willard's pocket, thinking it might have cash, opened it and began to read the words of a personal letter between a mother and a son. "Dear son." He sat on a rock, read thoughtfully for a few moments, got up and put the letter back in Willard's pocket. Then he said, "I had a mother. She's gone. I miss her. I should have listened. Boy, your mama done saved you a beating today. Cut him down." Who can estimate, fellow Toastmasters, the influence of a mother? All I am or ever hope to be, I owe to my angel mother. I said that 150 years after Abe Lincoln. Fellow Toastmasters, as we reminisce tonight, may each of us take a moment and contemplate our own incomparable mothers. Who loved you like mother? Yes, you. With that face that only one mother could love? Who cried when you cried? Who would laugh at a joke that wasn't even funny? Who does that? Who cut you to the quick and yanked your chain like mother? Oh, moms could say it, couldn't they? Yes, moms could say it. Who could cut you to the quick like a mother? After my third fiancée broke up with me, I cried for several minutes. Mom moped around the house for days. "Mom, don't cry for me." "I'm not crying for you." "What?" "I'm crying for the next girl who says yes to you." And then says no. Oh, the wit and wisdom of mother, painful at times. Mom's cinnamon rolls to die for. My wife made cinnamon rolls once. Yes, I said it. They were almost as good as Mom's. Idiot. That was 37 years ago. Why was Mother the greatest cook on the whole wide world? I can still hear Mom singing from the kitchen her favorite song, "Ramblin' Rose, Ramblin' Rose, why I want you, heaven knows." I can't hear that song today without going back to that kitchen where Mom was brewing her magic, and then it dawned on me, the magic of Mom's cooking. She was cooking with motherly love, and that's what made all the difference. Back in 1978, Carly Simon sang about her mother's cooking. "Nobody does it better. Nobody does it half as good as you, Mama. You're the best." Didn't know that was what that song was about, did you? Me neither. At age 16, Mother was stricken with polio, the worst case of paralysis in Olive Hill County. She lay on her back in a hospital for over a year. She had a goal, graduate with her class. After she returned to the farm, she told her father to leave the wheelchair out by the front porch. She would use it to be transported, but in the house, it was her war against complacency. So she rolled and crawled and scooted on the floor, demanding her independence. When she was stronger, her legs were fitted with those heavy metal braces and crutches to the elbow. She fell often. Tears came easily for the family. Tears of pity, grief, and sorrow. They wanted life to be easy for their little crippled girl. Mother would have none of it. She knew that pity was poison. Graduation in small towns is always the big event of the year. Like the rodeo. Over 500 people jammed that auditorium to watch 12 students graduate. What a community. There was an uneasy feeling as everybody walked in and noticed the arrangements, those steps leading up to the stage. How would that little crippled girl manage? Nobody said anything. They all knew that she would have none of it. Finally, her name was called. She made her way up to those steps and turned around and handed those crutches to her best friend Gordon. And then she lifted one of those heavy metal braces alternating between the rail 8 times until she stood alone and unaided atop her own Mount Everest. Surely now, Gordon would reach up and hand her back her crutches, but Gordon didn't move. She let go of the rail and began to inch her way across that stage, 1 measured step at a time. The silence was deafening except for the clanking of those heavy metal braces. Her little brother accidentally broke the silence when he whispered, "Sissy can walk?" And then the whole auditorium erupted in a thunderous standing ovation. Shouts of love and praise coming from every corner. "Surely you can do it!" Old grumpy farmers wept openly. The ovation continued until Mother received her diploma and made her way back to her seat. That took some time. Longest ovation in Hill County memory. Once there, Mother put her face in her hand and shed new tears. No longer tears of fear, frustration, and pain, but now tears of victory. To say there wasn't a dry handkerchief in all of Hill County would have been an understatement. Everyone who witnessed that event has long since passed. They said Hill County was a little different after that. Some said that some of those old grumpy farmers didn't seem to grumble quite as much, at least for a little while. We didn't hear any of these stories until Mother's funeral. Mother never spoke of such things. Aunt Joyce told us how grateful Mother was that she had the worst case of paralysis in all of Hill County. Some of her hospital friends who were not as severely afflicted as her never left their wheelchairs. Somehow, Mother knew that pity could be paralyzing. Mother made all the girls jealous when she married the Clark Gable of Hill County. Unfortunately, the one with a drinking problem, that's where her fairy tale ended. After 5 little children, Dad abandoned the family for a bottle and a skanky Scarlett O'Hara. They say that what doesn't kill you makes you stronger. Those heavy metal braces were symbolic of a more refined steel forged in Mother's spine that allowed her to continue her climb up life's summit, this time with 5 little children. Incomparable Mother. One man said that the greatest miracle of that little crippled mother was that none of those rotten kids raised without a father ever went to prison. Thank you, Incomparable Mother. Throughout my life, I've heard society say to me the same words said to Willard Bean in a Georgia forest so many years ago. "Boy, your mama done saved you a beating today. Thank you again, Incomparable Mother. And thank you, Incomparable Mothers everywhere. Our pearl of great price, our national treasure."